I'm back. It's ridiculous. Every day I have to go through this. I feel like today could not possibly get worse. All because I love a man who has kept his promises to us and I support the president of my country. What a day it's been. But that's okay. Because guess what? I'll be wearing my Trump gear for another 4 years when he wins the election. Give everybody a couple minutes to get over here. Yeah. Okay, we already did that one. We're going to hold on. There we go. We're gonna come over here and check on some couple things, but I didn't know if you guys saw this yesterday. A couple people who are on my stuff did, but check this out.
Looks like social media has found another one to accuse for using body double. Users on social media are claiming vice presidential candidate Kamala Harris is using her body double behind mask for campaigning.
She sure did. That lady didn't even look like Kamala.
Fake Kamala Harris went viral after many alleged that a body
That's not
double of
Kamala.
Harris was posing as the real Harris in Miami. The incident happened on Sunday
Hi, that's
when
needed.
Luma was campaigning in Palm Beach, Florida, President Donald Trump's home district. Soon after, a stretch limo pulled up and Kamala Harris stepped out from it, waving and posing with the voters.
Listen, what I want you guys to understand is that there was no cameras. There was the only cameras that were there were people that were wanting to take their pictures with Kamala. There was no like camera in the car because it was a prank. Hee hee ha ha. YouTuber got us. No, there was no news cam. There was nothing. This lady was sent here to be the one that had to shake hands and take pictures with those icky voters. That's what this was. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Finest. Finest, did you see what happened to me when I voted? Oh, you have to go watch it. It's the first 5 minutes of the other video. The video before this, I actually had to like take a recording because I was so humiliated. They're like, you need to take your shirt off and turn it inside out, and you need to put your hat in your pocket. And I just refused over and over and over. But eventually, in the end, when everything was all said and done, and police were called and all this, I did vote. I did vote because it was more important. And there was an amazing poll worker who told me that. Every vote matters right now. And so I did vote. But boy, I can't wait to wear this Trump shirt for the next 4 years. Yeah, I know you work thirds, my dear. I got a thing for the ones that work thirds. Oh, I forget I'm live sometimes. I gotta stop.
That's not Kamala Harris.
Oops.
That's very deceptive to the voters. Many on social media were also convinced that it was a body double of Kamala Harris pretending to be her.
I sure did, Jeanette. It took me, it took everything I had in me to not cuss, because I didn't swear, and to not let it defeat me and just go home. And I'm not kidding. I know that sounds corny, but like at that moment, I felt like everybody in there, all these old Karens were judging me. They basically, because they could obviously see how I was going to vote. You know what was funny? When I finally did go back and vote and they pulled up my information and it said registered Democrat. And I said, yep, voting straight Republican. Oh, they were pissed. You could see it on their faces. You had me, but you lost me. Had me, but you lost me. It was great. That was like the ultimate karma in the end. Like, haha. As I walked out wearing I unzipped my shirt and pulled my hat back out and put it back on. So, Kamala Harris we saw that a little bit yesterday, but yeah, they all do. Hillary Clinton had like 3 of them, guys. So listen, right now, 5 minutes ago, this got updated. 2020 election highlights. With a record mail-in vote and fears of postal delays, a federal judge just ordered sweep for undelivered ballots. So as the poll opened on Tuesday, more than 100 million Americans had already cast their ballots. Trump said on Fox and Friends he would declare victory when there is a victory, if there is a victory. Joe Biden says, you gotta run through the tape, man, as he visited his birthplace of Scranton, PA. So, anyways, I think, yeah, in 2016, 63 million did, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I definitely, you're right, Nicole. You're right. I imagine many, many people were intimidated by these women today. I'm sure most of them just gave in because it was important to them to vote. But my point is why? Why do we have to give in? Why do we have to hide? Why are we being shunned for supporting the president? Doesn't that sound like the most asinine thing that can come out of my, like, those words don't even sound right together. As an American, I am now being shunned and treated like scum because I am a patriotic woman who supports the president. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. I didn't loot Louis Vuitton or burn down a Wendy's. Nope. I just wore my Trump shirt. That's it. So the judge ordered a sweep of 12 postal districts to look for undelivered ballots. I guess there's supposed to be about 300,000 ballots that had not been scanned as delivered yet. So those ballots he's looking for. He wants to get them. I guess the sweep started to begin before 3 p.m. to ensure that no ballots have been held up. Because of course Pennsylvania can't even start counting ballots till today. Yeah, I'm all right now. I'm all right now, Shane. You know, finest. Like I just feel like today should have been the one day they should have let that shit be. There's a difference. Electioneering is standing outside with your Trump flag and yelling at people as they're going in, vote for Trump, vote for Trump, vote for Trump. I didn't do that. I didn't say it. The only time anybody even, my voice was even heard was when they came up on me. Two of them, one to my left and one in front of me, intimidating me that they were not going to give me a ballot until I turned my shirt inside out and pocketed my hat. So, says, here we go, guys. Data. The data is, here we go. Postal Service filed on election day showing low on-time processing scores for ballots delivered Monday. Several battleground postal districts, including 69% in Central PA, 79% in Philly, 78% in Detroit, 61% in Atlanta, and 71% in South Florida. So all states that require mail ballots must be postmarked by today in order to count. But some, it's not to say that's not true. Wisconsin gave it like a week. Some allow a grace period for ballots to arrive in the hands of election officials. Pennsylvania has a 3-day window to receive ballots as long as they're postmarked by the 3rd. The ballots in question should have been postmarked upon entering a postal facility, but the sweep, where did it go? Uh-oh, I lost it. I went too far up. Hang on. Here we go. But the sweep will determine whether any fell through the cracks. So guess who's, Judge Sullivan, great. Emmett Sullivan, the one that's in charge of the frickin' Michael Flynn. Even though they tried to drop all charges against Michael Flynn, Judge Sullivan is still continuing to be an activist judge and trying to do everything possible to slow that down. So anyway, it says he ordered the post office Friday to undertake extraordinary measures to deliver the ballots in 22 districts where on-time delivery had dipped below 90% for the last 2 days. It says Postal Service discovered 180,000 pieces of delayed mail in Miami-Dade County, including 40 ballots after a video taken inside of disarray in the city of Homestead went viral on Friday. However, it said all but one of those ballots have now been delivered. So here it is, guys. We're here, the big day. It's kind of scary. Like, I don't think it's here yet, but I'm gonna hop over and watch a couple of videos. Yeah, I'm sure we've all kind of been checking up on the vote. We'll keep checking up on it when I go live tonight as we get, I think I'm gonna go live about 7 o'clock and we're gonna stay live until we hear. Last year, I know we're not gonna get an answer like last election. Last election, it went a little late, but we knew Trump had won. He did his celebration dance. She might have said she was gonna announce in the morning, but we knew. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I think we're going to be up probably pretty late tonight and have a good idea of whether or not we're going to win. but we're going to have to wait it out and pray that we keep getting more and more and more and more of a gap between us and Biden so that they cannot in any way legally or with their lawyers or lawsuits or whatever they plan cannot change that number no matter what. Okay. So, next. Let's go back here. I want to show you this.
Happens on election day.
Hold on.
I don't trust the FBI. Frankly, the FBI also needs to be investigated for the cover-up of this scandal. Don't you agree?
This is about Burisma, guys, just so you know.
So whatever happens on election day, the Biden scandal ain't going away.
Subscribe to Jewish Watch. This is important. This is about the Hunter thing we've been talking about.
Enjoy and watch our exclusive Zoom interview with the former mayor of New York and former U.S. attorney
Rudy Giuliani
for President Trump, Rudy Giuliani, who almost single-handedly has exposed the Biden corruption we're all talking about today.
Put his life on the line doing
He goes
shit.
back, a year or two on this, exploring the Biden corruption vis-a-vis Ukraine. Little did we know that the Ukraine corruption angle for the Biden machine was almost, in many respects, a side hustle with big money or even bigger money coming out of
Tom looks tired, don't he? Tom's like, I'm tired of this shit, man.
Explained
These Democrats got me working too hard.
What the scandal is and what ought to be done. And obviously it fits in with my analysis, so it was a great discussion. But the mayor, who is a national expert on RICO, the racketeering,
absolutely, he found a way to take down the mob with RICO.
He used it successfully against the mafia and
did.
Corporations back when he was U.S. attorney. And he points out that it's the Biden family and the way it was operating in terms of influence peddling, money laundering, bribery, what have you. There's more than enough evidence and information out there for indictments. And I would presume indictments of Joe Biden. It's that serious.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a long night.
We have a witness, Tony Babolinsky, has come forward.
I got me a whole 4-pack of Monster for tonight, finest. I'm down for it.
And also has documents and such. Of course, we have the Hunter laptop.
Let's see how many times YouTube cuts my stream tonight.
Which also confirms
trying to keep my people from hearing the truth.
And then you have a third source of information coming out from one of Hunter Biden's partners.
And y'all know I'm gonna hop around. I'm not gonna just stay in one place. I'll hop around, so and we'll do
and his email
question and answer out of the chat. Like the chat's got suggestions and shit. We'll go to the links. You can drop links in the chat tonight and all that.
As a racketeering organization, it was a racket.
Check.
And the racket was to translate Vice President Biden's name, and previously Senator, it looks like, but certainly when he was Vice President, translate his name into an opportunity to raise money for bribery.
Sure is. Biden became the name Biden was for sale.
But to generally do
for the last 16 years,
you have
maybe
to have what's called
30 some years
predicate acts
with his brother.
Certainly, there are the requisite. There's the evidence of the requisite criminal acts, and according to Giuliani, there's enough information now out there that he could get in.
Sorry, 1 minute. I got to pause this anyway so I don't get in trouble. Talk a little bit about the video. This is him breaking down Burisma, real simple and easy. But I know she's not on here, but she might come back and watch this video later. Nicole, not Nicola, Nikki Silvers. I emailed you. And I'm not sure if you emailed back, but as you can see, I've had a wonderful morning. And as soon as I get the opportunity, I will get back to you, as well as the young lady who reached out to me in the comments this morning. And my best buddy, Clay. I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. I feel so bad. I need a secretary. Please let me know if you...
He could get an indictment. Now, I know there are reports.
But I will get back to all three of you
Sinclair
that said
Broadcasting
here during my break.
says that the Justice Department attorney or some Justice Department sources said that there's been an ongoing money laundering operation since last year, and it's continuing. And as I said, it's ongoing. It's continuing into Hunter Biden and associates. Well, does that mean Joe Biden is under investigation?
Exactly.
Or more likely, does it mean that the FBI?
But remember in 2016 when they wouldn't say those words about Hillary Clinton? They would not say she's under a federal investigation. It was a matter. It was a this. It was a that. It wasn't an investigation. It was they were looking into it. There was 100 different ways they talked about it, but they avoided the term investigation. 4 packs of Newport, check. BYOB, everyone, BYOB.
The Justice Department are pretending an investigation's going on, when in fact there is no real investigation going on. It's kind of like the Durham investigation or the Clinton email investigation.
Amen.
Where they're going through the motions of saying,
but nobody's getting charged.
But there's nothing serious being done. So when they say it's ongoing, it means
we're trying to bury it.
Back in December, pursuant to a grand jury subpoena. They've done zilch.
Thank you, Nicola. I hope you're back tonight. I know you guys are in a different time zone, but take a nap in between and come back and party with us.
Activism.
I'm going to try to use StreamYards tonight, guys, hopefully.
And for instance,
I'm going to do a practice run here in the middle.
The other day, who, by the way, is in fear for his life.
Damn, you had to reboot twice?
He has his family being
I think they're really messing with the internet today. I thought I was the only crazy one that thought, I think they're messing with shit is running mad slow. Can't share stuff. It's been a mess.
So don't you believe it that the FBI is doing an investigation? I don't trust the FBI.
This is about the Hunter laptop, guys. He is not, he's saying, look, I of all people, Tom Fitton, would know if there was a serious ongoing investigation into the child prawn or anything else found on the laptop. I just spoke with Rudy Giuliani personally, he said. And mind you, Tom Fitton is about as deep in the Justice Department as you can get when it comes to on our side, at least, or on the side of truth and freedom and transparency. And he's saying, look, it's not happening. They're not, I don't care what they say, they are not looking at it. And if they do, they're not doing anything but burying it, waiting for you to forget about it. It is our job, whether this election goes one way or another, it doesn't matter. It is our job as the people to not let them forget, to not let them bury it, to not let the mainstream media just stop talking about it. Because just like the Hillary emails, we can stop Biden too. Just like we did with her when and the thing is, we're not doing anything damaging. Like, we're not coming out and making up lies about a candidate to destroy them. We're not coming out and making up things about a person to make their life look worse than what. No, we're using their own words against them.
Prosecute the Biden issue?
What the hell?
You can't rely on the FBI. Use IRS investigators, use DHS investigators, maybe use the Marshal Service, use the Postal Inspector Service, Inspection Service. Inspector Service, I believe it's called. There's a criminal division, criminal investigation investigators over at the Pentagon as well.
You get the hint. I don't want to play much more because I don't want to steal his video.
Frankly, the FBI also needs to be investigated for the cover-up.
Get him. Get him, Tom.
Don't you agree?
Who wants Tom Fitton to run the FBI in 2020? 2021. Drop it in there. I think Trump should put Tom Fitton, head of FBI 2021. Boom. And you know how much shit would be taken care of? They would run. They'd be like cockroaches when he walked in that building. They would scatter and just go run and hide, and hiding all of their little secrets that they don't want him to find out about. Oh, it would be amazing. What's up, Tara? Is this girl? You must be talking to somebody else. I must have missed something. Okay, so those are the 3 things. No, we got one more. This was hilarious. There we go. Last but not least on this one, anyway. Come on. Boy, they don't want to play this one. Biden tripping.
With 1 day left to go, both candidates are doing everything in their power to win powerful states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota, etc. Joe Biden himself has been campaigning, but he's going to need some help. Fortunately from him, he's getting help from one of the most powerful Democrat players alive today, Mr. former President Barack Obama. Unfortunately, no amount of charisma from someone else will justify why Joe Biden should actually be president. And in a recent rally, they said, the Daily Mail reports,
I
the
want
man
to
who
be
could
FBI
America's
director.
next
You
president
want, okay,
in
you, I
3
get you,
days.
Terry. Never
Barack
mind.
Obama had
I'm
to
blonde,
call Joe
okay?
Biden 3 times.
It takes me an
before
extra
he
second.
finally emerged at Michigan rally, then had to remind him to put his mask back on and help guide him off the stage.
You all heard that, right?
This guy might be
For those of you who are not watching, who are
my
listening,
friends.
changes paper underwear
Biden.
too. That's great. Did you not hear that? That is insane. Barack Obama had to call him 3 times. Joe, Joe, Joe. Finally, he came out. Then he had to remind him, put your mask back on, Joe. You know, the man who is the mask god, the man who wears his mask when he is 35 feet away from the closest person, the man who wears his mask indoors or out, had to be reminded to put his mask on. And just like the other day, when the wife had him hold her wrist like a mommy walking her child in Walmart, he also had to be guided off the stage again, this time by Obama.
Biden has offered this country something real, something tangible. And I know many people might be saying, Tim, Donald Trump must win. Okay, but Donald Trump has not offered us what Joe Biden is. Joe Biden has promised to mobilize true and unashamed pressure and said that Medicare care is a right for everyone in this country. And that's something Trump can't bring us. You know why? Because Trump doesn't know what it is, and neither do I. But I'm really interested in finding out what it means to mobilize true and unashamed pressure. And I'm really interested to see what this new dang-fangled Medicare care really is. Ladies and gentlemen, Barack Obama had to help guide Joe Biden off stage. Why? Because he is a fumbly, bumbly grandpa old man. Come on. It is, look, I've seen it. It's sad. We all get old. And I mean this in no disrespect to Joe Biden, his life and his legacy. Maybe a little bit because I'm not a fan of his warmongering with Barack Obama. But you got old grandpa up on stage. He doesn't know what's going on. You got to call his name several times. And please explain to me how
Well, Terry, you know, you just said something amazing. Like, I have said that to myself 1,000 times. Why is Jill allowing this? What's in it for her? But, I mean, I hate to say this, but I think when they get to this point, even the first ladies get a little, I think she's even got some power hunger in her. Like, she's looking at, what power am I going to have if I am first lady and my husband is literally demented, like he has complete dementia. Like, can I, ask him to give me China? I don't know, whatever. My whole point is that she probably is power hungry too, and she's probably looking to see what she could get out of this as well, which is why she's letting her Alzheimer's afflicted husband continue to make an ass out of himself.
Stage and said he will mobilize Truman Inanna Shaba de Pressure is going to become president.
I know, honey. We'll catch up after the election.
I'm just going to say it. If Joe Biden gets elected, it proves that we are a nation of idiots. If Donald Trump gets elected, it proves we're a nation of a-holes. That's just the way I see it. If you want to be, look, the people who vote for Donald Trump are doing it because he really is going to help this country.
Oh my God, my wife would never, ever let me humiliate myself like that.
Manufacturing jobs, far from perfect, but
no matter what power was in it for her.
Dick. It's true, and it shows that many people in America, not all of them, are rolling their eyes saying, okay, well, Trump is the best choice we have. But to vote for someone like that is to vote for a guy who's kind of a dick. And that's probably an understatement.
But we all know that.
I'd rather be, you know what I said on Twitter? I'd rather be an a-hole. I'd rather vote for the a-hole than the coward. And I called Joe Biden a coward because he's hiding in his basement while these riots are kicking off. But I'll tell you right now, as most of you know, Donald Trump's not even really running against Joe Biden. And that's why people would vote for him. People are running against the mainstream media. And that's the reality of it. It's the mainstream media, the things they say. As Matt Taibbi wrote today, Donald Trump is the most lying president, but the most lied about president.
Amen to
And I
that.
think that's a fair statement.
That is a fair statement.
But I gotta
he
say,
makes
when
a
they say
lot
that
of
he's like Trump lies
statements.
the most
It's not, he just
president,
exaggerates because
he lies about dumb things.
he's a business guy. He's the biggest, the best, the greatest. That's not
like,
lying. That's
Donald
exaggerating.
Trump lies about like all the women love me and I come in and they're hugging me and I got the biggest, whatever. That's what Ken said. And that's it. Trump lies about stupid things.
Right, not about
but
important
the media
stuff.
lies about important things. They are propping up a man who is just, as the Atlantic put it, corporeal form. That's what they said.
The corporeal form thing, that comes from an article in the Atlantic. Look it up, guys. It was back during the Democratic primary, and it literally was titled, Joe Biden, all we need you to do is not die. We need your corporeal form. Meaning, we just need your bones and skin to show up on that stage until this is over. You're just a placeholder. You're just a pawn. You're just a puppet. You're a shell. That's all he is. And they told him that to his face. And
the Atlantic said, stay alive, Joe Biden. We only need your corporeal form. Then why didn't you run literally anyone else? I'll take a Buttigieg. Come on.
right?
Nope. Maybe it's because they know they're going to lose.
People's like, wow, again, and again, and again. This is old. This happens every day, and this is why people give up coming to my stream. I'm sorry, guys. Is everybody back? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything good again? Good. All right, I'm gonna put it back. This, what is it about me that makes me so intimidating to YouTube and to other voters? My goodness. Hi, people. That's all I said. Hi, People's Lounge. There goes my stream. It must have been you, people. All right, check it out. Here we go.
It's like young women doing an astrology reading and giving all of her reasons, like the seventh axis of Joe Biden is in eclipse, which coincides with victory, and Kamala Harris too, and her something is spiking. And then she's like, and Jupiter and Mercury are like in alignment, and that means it's going to be a revolution. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know nothing about this astrology stuff, but I got to tell you, it makes more sense, and I mean this literally, it's more convincing than anything I've heard from any of these polls. My experience in my life, when I go around and talk to people, is people leaving the Democratic Party to join the Republicans. And these are regular people I live by. These are regular people in my neighborhood. Now, I will say, there was a Blue Lives Matter flag near where I live. And then after the debate, it was gone. The first debate, it was gone. And instead, the next door neighbor had a Biden sign put up. I wonder if that has, I wonder what that means. Maybe there really are more Democrats leaving and voting for Joe Biden, but I just can't buy it. Because I don't believe we're a nation of idiots. It's like, think about this way.
Thank you.
Joe Biden, it's my understanding, would be the first president with no coalition.
None.
With no active base.
None.
Seriously. Think about it. Every president has had their fervent base of supporters. Every president.
Joe has ran how many times before and still has no coalition?
There's people like, yes, this person is my candidate. Not Joe Biden.
Hang on, I'm gonna
It's the media versus Trump, and it's a year for the political sages. Okay. Well, the reality is, it's not just about Joe Biden. Probably unfair for me to claim Trump has more energy than I do, but comparable to say the least.
Ooh, Biden will win. Republicans should understand why.
This dude seems to be, I don't know if Trump's on uppers or what's he doing, but man, the guy's got energy. Something Joe Biden does not have.
He's not, he's
not. Let me show
not.
you the story. They say Joe Biden is going to win. I've been wrong before, I will be wrong again, and maybe I'm wrong today. But we do not have any significant data to suggest Donald Trump.
The nursing home people all died. They couldn't show up to vote because Cuomo killed them all.
With any sort of momentum needed for it to come from behind victory. 4 years ago, we did have that data. In the Real Clear Politics National Polling Average,
Cuomo and the one in there in Michigan, what's her name? Gretchen Whitmer. Cuomo and Whitmer killed all the senior citizens in the nursing home that were supposed to vote for Joe.
Of the general election campaign never reached 50%, an indication of soft support. Moreover, The Trump train was clearly accelerating in those final 2 weeks. If you looked at RCP state poll averages, Clinton's Michigan lead plummeted from 10 to 3.6 points, and her Pennsylvania lead narrowed from 5.6 to 2.1. In Florida and North Carolina, Trump erased Clinton's small leads.
I don't even want to hear about it. I loved him.
Mainstream media
but look, what they're saying, what he's trying to prove in this, I'm going to hop around real quick, but what Tim's trying to say is, look, okay, they have this article right here that says that, oh, wait a minute, where is it? He was just reading this one, right? What the hell? There we go. This RCP one saying Biden will win, right? And then he goes back and says, look, you guys, this thing came out the day before the election in 2016, but from Frank Luntz on Twitter. Hillary Clinton will be the next president of the United States, and then it goes on to read, all about why she will be president. Controller is here. All right, I control that. So just don't let some of this stuff get to you, because right now, I swear it's meant to brainwash you. It's meant to bring you down. It's meant to pile on top, and you just keep looking, and everywhere you look, you're being told something that you know is not true. Yeah, the polls, they're not just freaking me out. I went to the poll today and they threw me out. They called the popo and shit on me. But I want to see if this, okay. Hang on. Here it is. These are the documents, guys. Remember the documents we were talking about that prove that this guy did business with Hunter Biden and all that? Evidence of Biden payments from China support remember the night before the last debate, those of you who watched, we watched Tony Bobulinski, and he said, look, I didn't want to do this. I asked Joe, he said, if Joe Biden had just told Adam Schiff, Adam, you need to go out and say that this is not a Russian narrative. You need to remove that. You just put this out in the public saying Russia had something to do with this laptop. Now my name and my business and my family are being brought into it because they showed my email. My name's on that email. That's why Bobulinski came out, you guys, because his name was the one on the email to Hunter Biden that they were showing all over the news, okay? So remember how that they said original documents in the mail, Tucker did, from New York to LA, and they ended up going missing in UPS. There was a huge investigation. They were found. Here are the documents. Mainstream media and Democrats in the Biden campaign are complaining that Bobulinski's story is a lie. They want Americans to believe Hunter and Joe are men of character and Bobulinski is the man lacking integrity. Unfortunately for this corrupt group, we have evidence that proves Bobulinski right. Yakov Applebaum at the Illustrated Primer reports several mainstream outlets have been challenging the validity of Tony Bobulinski's claims regarding Joe Biden and his brother's Jim's involvement with Hunter's China business activity. The latest New York Post forensic evaluation confirmed Bobulinski's email was legit. It was a forensic analysis done on it, you guys. It was really good. But apparently this is not good enough for propaganda outlets like CNN and New York Times and Washington Post, which continue to challenge the emails and any claim of family involvement. Applebaum claims to have a small sampling of documents and other digital evidence confirming Bobulinski's assertions are legit. This content has been certified via traditional computer forensic techniques and has been authenticated via these sources and methods. 1. Hunter Biden's official documents such as driver's license, passport, birth certificate. Hunter Biden's financial records. Detailed records of wire transfer activities in and out of his accounts. Source documents, email and messaging activity, voice recordings, and then, well, you guys all know this one, imagery, video, cell phone, laptop, and geospatial linkages. Oh, this isn't Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh, and he didn't do any business with Hunter Biden, only he has all of this. Let's talk. Applebaum also has evidence of payments from China. We keep hearing about this, and Joe just keeps on denying it. Nope, not true. Our president is doing 5 rallies. Yes, that's insane. He's such an amazing man. Anyway, Hunter is pressing Mervyn Yan from CEFC for payment and the subsequent wire transfers to his account and the Chinese payment to a Wasco PC, one of Biden's businesses. Let's check it out. Hang on, I'm gonna click on it here. Can I blow it up? Oh, okay, let me zoom. Here we go. Hang on. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Let me just move this over. Oh my goodness, everybody's here today. Okay. I'm perplexed. It says, I have to fly back and go to the bank and demand my money because this is not acceptable. I'm sorry if I seem upset, but the reason I'm upset is because this is very upsetting. It says Kathy Bank. So anyway, it goes on. Oh, Cathay Bank, Wells Fargo Bank. This is an entire transfer, you guys, to his business. He cannot say he did not get this from the Chinese business, CEFC. Here he is demanding it in the text message. Here he is demanding it in an email. Here it is in his bank transfer. I know you can't see it on here, but you need to go look at it yourself if you want to. It is the Gateway Pundit. It's on today's front page. You cannot miss it. Okay, hang on. Let me shrink it back down real quick. What else was there? I mean, come on. How can this not be Hunter Biden's? How can this not? How can we not be proving that he just got? I mean, that it's his bank accounts. You see the payments coming in and out from China. No, last evening we reported Hunter's Owasco company where he's making recurring transfers to an individual who is a ghost with no internet footprint. And guess what, guys? Hunter's company, Owasco. Did you know that's one of the Finger Lakes in New York? Like, you know, that Finger Lake tattoo on his back. Another image Applebaum provides are a Biden family contract with the Chinese. Yo, the original contract is right here, y'all, with the original stickers on it. Marcel Krupka, John Williams. Yo, I saw that name. You know I'll never forget that name, John. Marcel Krupka, the man in Dubai behind the whole Kanika Jenkins Facebook investigation. You just stopped me in my tracks. Why that name, John? Why? You got to tell me. I just totally stopped doing what I was doing when I saw that name. That's so crazy he said that name. And that man is probably living large off his yes, right? It just hit you, right? That was so crazy. That man is still, as far as I know, he's still a head chef at the Jumeirah Hotel, last I checked. Guys, this is the Biden contract. Check it out. Ready? Ta-da, here we go. Biden family contract with the Chinese energy company and the subsequent large and frequent wire transfers to a New York bank account. Guys, wow. They have the original contract. He cannot deny this. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it up there. See it? It's the original. Signatures are all on it. Jim and Aunt Sarah. There's wire transfers to Aunt Sarah Biden, to Uncle Jim Biden. Of course, you know, Joe's name's not on here, but remember, he's the big guy. How much are we saving for the big guy? 10%. That's right. 10% for the big guy. And over here, it's Margaret Yan or Marvin Yan and Robert Hunter Biden. And that's from the Chinese Communist Party right there, y'all. They just bought the Biden name in 4 pages. What a fucking shame. I don't even think Clintons were that bold about it. At least the Clintons tried to hide it from us. They didn't do it right in our face like a You know what I was about to say. Like, come on. How dumb can you possibly be? He provides a letter between Hunter and China in introducing Tony Bobolinsky. He also provides evidence of Hunter's earnings in 2015, which amounts to 2.5 mil. He provides evidence that the Ukrainian company Burisma payments to Hunter are not recognized as income. Well, why not? You guys, Hunter Biden was getting close to 180 grand a month, they figured total from Ukraine, from Burisma. And he never set foot in Ukraine. Why didn't he have to count that as income? Applebaum produces some of the perks Hunter obtained as a result of his corrupt deals. This includes furs, diamonds, and a discussion with the King of Jordan. Look, these are Hunter's pictures, guys. This is in his laptop. I've literally seen these pictures in the Hunter laptop picture set. All of them, the fur jacket collection. He's got pictures of his Rolexes. He's got pictures. This picture is in there a couple times with diamonds on it. Diamond on it. Then he's got pictures of him talking to the King of Jordan. The Bidens are a crime family, and we have the proof. Unlike Democrats who claim all sorts of libelous activities of President Trump and his family, the U.S. and the world will lose if Bidens, the Clintons, and Obama and others steal this election. Amen to that. Thank you, Jim Hoft. Joe Hoft. Okay. 2016, Gateway Pundit was one of the top 4 pro-Trump websites on Facebook. So today, Facebook shut down traffic to trickle on Electric Day. Oh, wow. Check that out. The Gateway Pundit, that's what we're reading right now. Apparently, Facebook slowed down their traffic because the last election, they were number 4. They showed it too. They even showed their metadata. Holy cow. Check it out. Today, Facebook is about 1% of our traffic. That's it. I told you guys something was wrong. Didn't I tell you? I said, you guys, something's wrong. Everything is so slow. I couldn't even share my video from what happened to me this morning voting onto Facebook. It would not let me. It was too slow. It kept saying didn't upload in time. That is insane. Controller, did you leave? Catherine is having a little moment. She needs to know you're okay. For every patriot that's been censored, deplatformed, and banned from social media, we vote today for them. You know it, girl. We did. I did anyway. I did. And Chillums had to change her name too. Chillums had her name different. And they attack her and they ban her. And I was following her before. Anyway, let's hop back to. They always keep up to date stuff on the front page of the pundit. So, early voter turnout's a success. On election eve, Joe Biden posts angry, unhinged rant trashing the president. But he's ahead by 12 points, it says. Let's see. Is there a video? Oh, here it is. Donald Trump is the most corrupt president in modern history. You know what's weird? He stole this, you guys. Who's a Dan Bongino fan? Who on here? Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Who's a Dan Bongino fan? Nikki, I left you a message, honey. You have to go back and watch the whole video to get it, though. I'm not going to tell you. No, I'm just kidding. I got your email. I answered it, and then I got really hectic. I had a whole situation happen when I voted this morning. The video's at the beginning of the other live stream, since they cut this live stream in half. So if you go back and watch the first 5 minutes of the last live stream, you'll see what happened to me when I voted this morning. It was not pretty. But when I'm done with this live stream and getting ready for tonight's big 6-hour live stream, 8-hour, 10-hour, however long we're going to go, I'm going to email you back and the other young lady who reached out to me. What's Crimbo, Nicola? What's Crimbo? Anyway, does anybody know who Dan Bongino is? Well, I'm waiting for her to answer that. Have any of you guys watched Dan Bongino? Dan Bongino is the man. That's right, Tara. What does Dan put on his Twitter every single day? Barack Obama is the most corrupt president in modern history, doesn't he? Every single morning when he gets up, he posts that. Every day. Every day. He just stole, just like Joe Biden always does, because he can't think for himself. He plagiarized Dan Bongino's tweet and instead of putting Barack Obama, changed it to Donald Trump and then threw in, why would we give him another 4 years? That's really authentic, Joe. This is your third time running for president and you still can't come up with something better than that. Repeating yourself 3 times, plagiarizing another person yet again. Nice. Nice. Gotta love it. Oh, UK. Okay, gotcha. UK slang. I'm gonna learn. I'll learn. Yes, I will. Believe it or not, back when I actually did the analytics, I had, for at one point in time, I had like a third of my subscribers were all from the UK. They started when YouTube did that, the very first purge, they changed things, and I no longer like. There's like 50 countries I can't even be seen in now. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. This is how much this man is loved. Do you see this? Hold on. No, you don't, because you see a big black screen. I don't want to post it to Facebook. I want you to see it. Massive rally for Trump in Nigeria. Hindu Sena holds fire rituals for Trump in New Delhi. Are you, like, this man, they're holding prayer vigils for our president in Nigeria and in New Delhi. How awesome is that? Wow, check it out. Oh, hang on. Yo, I want to cry right now. They just blessed him. I am too, Catherine. I don't want everybody to see me. We all are. They're all banking on it. And that's what that poll worker told me. He needs every one of our votes right now. It's so important. And people all across the world recognize his strength and his importance and his love of the people. And the rest of them have a verified psychological disorder. Beautiful. All right. Keep going. Check this one out. This is in Nigeria. This is shocking and historical. I have never seen anything like this, says Abraham Adeyemi. He's obviously there. This is for Trump. Massive rally for President Trump organized by a church. This is shocking and historical because I've never seen anything like this. Me too, Catherine. Me too. I believe it too. Look at them all. They're praying for our president. They're chanting and praying for our president. Why is it that these people in another country, in a third world country across the seas, if he's such a terrible person, if he's such a racist, if he's such a bad tyrant and a fascist and all these things, why are the most vulnerable people in India and Nigeria praying for this man to win? What does that tell you? The weakest, the vulnerable are the ones that are praying for him to win, for their life. right, Nikki? It's just a shame that you can't get more American TBS Karens to figure it out. Oh, I know he's not a racist. I don't listen. There's like Trump has the record for being in the most amount of rap songs. A celebrity whose name is in the most amount of rap songs. Donald Trump was the word racist was never included in talk about Donald Trump until he ran for office as a Republican. That's why. All right, let's see what's next. Jews for Trump. Since Twitter suspended on election day SV news alerts, we will have to repost their video that we tweeted earlier. The Bell Harbor Synagogue in Surfside, Florida made a special Shea Barak blessing this morning for a Trump victory.
For the president's victory today for 4 more years.
Yes, Angel. Yes. Yes, you did, Catherine. And today things are unbelievably amazing. I could never have pictured my relationship with my daughter Hannah today. 2 years ago, I couldn't picture it today. I thought it was impossible. So prayer works. You're right.
God also bless Joseph Biden to remain a private citizen for the rest of his life. The president.
Oh, I wish I had seen that. That would have been, I would have loved to participate in that this morning. Oh.
Donald John Ben Fred Trump.
Hi, BC. So anyway, you get that. There you go. Those are them ones. I wanted you to see that. And then I wanted you to remember was something that Trump said to us in 2016. And I want you to remember that because that to me meant more than anything. Like for the first time, I didn't feel like I was getting smoke blown up my ass. It was the very last thing he said at the end of his campaign, or at the very last rally, the last campaign before we voted, guys. Oops, hang on.
Just imagine what our country.
Hang on. Ah, stop doing that, Kate. Here, hang on a second. Okay, here we go.
Job killing regulation. We'll cancel every illegal Obama executive order. We will protect
I didn't mean to
religious
make everybody cry. Catherine's been around for a minute. She's probably one of my very few subs that I actually share my personal pictures with
was Billy Graham's
on Google.
98th birthday, meaning an hour ago.
Yes, there's a lot going on at Finest. We couldn't get any ammo. I mean, we've been stacking up on ammo for 2 years now, but ammo is out everywhere supposedly.
I wanted to mention Billy Graham, 98 years old.
I went to Walmart and their whole gun section is packed up.
We're going to rebuild our military.
Here it is.
And take care of our veterans who have not been taken care of properly. We are going to take care of our vets.
It's the last thing that's coming up right now.
Believe me, it's about time. We're going to provide school choice and put an end to Common Core. We're bringing education local. We will support the great men and women of law enforcement. We will save our Second Amendment, which is under siege, and appoint justices to the United States Supreme Court.
So he ended it in Michigan again, did he? Yep, in Grand Rapids. Good, good. I'm glad that's going to turn Michigan. Look at, wow, this is the crowd in Michigan.
The election
This was in
now.
2016.
The
This is now.
election is now. Can you believe it? It's today. It's today. It's unbelievable. You can make
Here it is.
every dream you've ever dreamed for your country and your family come true.
Aw, Catherine.
You have one magnificent
you.
chance to beat this corrupt, rigged system and to deliver justice for every forgotten man and forgotten woman and forgotten child in this nation. We are fighting for every citizen who believes that government should serve the people, not the donors and not the special interests. And we are fighting to bring us all together as Americans.
Very
We're living
good.
in a
That's
divided
needed. Yes.
nation.
My
We're
wife is
living in a
on.
very
She's the
divided nation. We're going
survivalist
to
in
be
our
brought
house.
together. Just imagine
I'm going to
what
hold
our
on one
country
second.
could accomplish if we started working together as one people under one God, saluting one American flag. Right? I'm asking you to dream big, because with your vote, we are just hours away from the change you've been waiting for your entire life. So to every parent who dreams for their child,
Hang on, let me play this
and
part
to
and then I'll
every
play the
child
impossible
who dreams
speech.
for their future, I say these words to you tonight. I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you, I promise.
And he kept them words, kept that promise.
To
This was
all Americans
2016.
tonight, in all of our cities and in all of our towns, I pledge to you one more time, together, we will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna play something for my angel. Hold on. She don't ask for much very often. I don't know if I can pull it up this way. I might have to Google it. Come on, I need a keyboard. Impossible speech by, oops. Of course it did that. Of course it did that. By Donald Trump. Space. I hate this. Yeah, we'll just forget it. You talking about? All right, Angel, you see it up here? Which one is it? Movie. Is it this? Is it the Never Forget one? No, it's not it. Hang on, I know what one you're talking about too. Hold on. Isn't it Donald Trump Jr.? The impossible is nothing for Trump. Isn't that what it was? My father accomplishes the impossible. Oh, hang on, let me see here. Let's see. Let me try it here. Donald Trump, the impossible speech. See, the same things come up. Hold on here.
Give you one message to hold in your hearts today. It's this: treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity.
Oh, I'm crying already. Damn it.
Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep
That's needed.
pushing.
You're amazing. I love that.
You must keep pushing forward.
Is this it, Angel? Yeah, right.
I say I love President Donald J. Trump.
That's what this says at the bottom. See, hang on. See?
The media is attacking him, but when they attack him, they are attacking us. Because he is out here fighting for us. And they are harassing you, Mr. President, so they are harassing me. I want to say one more
still so proud of my Catherine. Quit smoking. I'm almost there, man. I'm almost
When he
there.
was talking to the black community, if you vote for me, what do you have to lose? Because the do-nothing Democrats have done nothing for the black community. 2020 is around the corner, and we have a lot to lose now because President Donald J. Trump has done so much for the black community. Thank you, President Trump.
All right, now let me go back because there was an. She's talking about. Here we go. Video. Oh, come on. What the hell? Okay, here we go.
For America, nothing is impossible.
I've always
Over the
had a
next
zest for
few
Oh,
life.
you son of a.
We
Hold
will
on.
prove worthy of this magnificent legacy. We will reach stunning new heights,
I
Pause
still
it.
do.
and we will
But
show
what?
that the world, for America,
What the
there is a
hell?
dream, and it is not beyond your reach.
Let me play the ad really
Small
quick, and then I will
started
replay
to
the
get
video.
better
How's
with
that?
me. I
Okay.
talked to my doctor.
No, they're doing it on purpose. They don't want you to hear it.
Joint pain helps stop joint damage and helps you get back to your true
Ooh,
self.
a Russian
And will lower
hypnotist.
your ability to fight infections.
I'm down.
Serious
Let's do
sometimes
it.
fatal events, including
And on
infections and
November 3rd,
tuberculosis.
There we go. Now, come back here. Of course not. You don't want me to hear it because God forbid I hear anything my president has to tell me. $85. That's not bad. That's what I spend in cigarettes for myself every month. Hell, it depends on what I'm smoking. If I'm going to the res or if I'm going and buying them from a store. Well, not I, my wife, because I'm not working again right now. I'm trying to get into another census job. The American
Over the
Housing
next 4
Authority.
years,
Here we go. Here we
we will
go.
prove
Here we go.
worthy of this magnificent legacy. We will reach stunning new heights, and we will show that the world, for America, there is a dream, and it is not beyond your reach. Together we are unstoppable. Together we are unbeatable.
Oh, yeah, Chantix is terrible.
Because
Chantix
together
made me
we
go
are
cuckoo.
the
Cuckoo.
proud citizens.
Actually,
of the
my doctor
United
called it cray cray. Cray cray, he said. If you're gonna go cray cray. So that they would put me on the Nicotrol inhaler, guys. Nicotrol inhaler. Very good. I think it's because of my bipolar meds, in all honesty, or maybe because of the Suboxone, one or the other. But either way, the Nicotrol inhaler is amazing, and it gives you enough to where you get the hand to mouth motion, and it cuts back on the amount. It doesn't give you 21 grams of nicotine like a patch does. It really kind of starts you out at 4 milligrams. So you're really cutting down immediately. It's called Nicotrol, Nicatrol, Nicotrol inhaler. Yep. Maybe I'll do a video on it one of these days. I'm just reading messages. Sorry, guys.
States of America.
The vaping's worse, honey. I've watched my daughter go through so many issues
We
from
will make
vaping.
America safer.
You know,
We
it
will
was
make
easier
America
though. It was
stronger.
easier to quit when we were pregnant,
We
I
will
think, because
make
we had a,
America prouder.
you tell yourself your
And we will make America
baby don't have a
greater
choice
than
or
ever
whatever. So
before.
I mean, it's a little bit
I'm
easier.
very, very proud to be
But boy, we're back
the
smoking outside the
nominee
minute we can, right?
of the
The minute we can
Republican
smoke, we're
Party.
smoking.
I love you all. God bless you, and God bless America.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. So, is everybody ready for tonight? Because it's not going to be what it was last year. It's definitely going to be a lot of people, trying to shit in our Cheerios, and we got to be ready to just wait for. We know in our hearts. I really truly believe in our hearts. We know how this is going to come out. I mean, they wouldn't be fighting us so hard, even at the polls, if it wasn't going to be that way. Very quickly, for those of you who weren't here or didn't get a chance, I just want you to see my experience at the polls. before I go take my little lunch break.
Yes, I can. Absolutely, I can.
That is
I don't-
electioneering.
I do not work for a polling place, therefore it's not electioneering. I am allowed to wear it here. I'm in New York State Hamlin voting district. They're refusing to let me wear my Trump shirt. There's nothing but, or my Trump hat. They say it's against the law.
Yes, it is.
It is not. Show me, I want to see the law. This says if I'm a regular citizen voting, I can't wear my, why would I buy it? No, absolutely not.
Turn it inside out.
I do not have to. I don't work here. You do. You can't wear it. You can't wear it. This isn't electioneering. This is me supporting my candidate. You can't. What was that again? I would like to see.
Wait till you see this Karen. Look at, wait till you all see this Karen. Tell me this isn't the absolute definition of a Karen.
What's the law? Show me the law.
New York State law.
Show me it.
That's what I'm looking
Show me
New
it.
York State law.
It says polling workers cannot wear.
No, it
There's
doesn't.
yes, it does.
Watch her fiddle through her papers because she never finds it.
No, it's
Never.
not. It's you.
She never finds it.
Most certainly I can. Absolutely. I'm not taking off my hat or my shirt. Absolutely not. If this said Biden was really bothering me right now, no, you would not.
No, you
You
wouldn't.
would not.
Look at one other person there, guys. That's literally all there was. I was sitting there quietly.
And I'm going to stand here just like this. I have a right to vote, so you're denying my right to vote because I'm wearing Trump gear. Well, no, I don't. You can't wear them. Poll workers can't, not people who are voting. I know my rights. I'm not stupid. You think I came here wearing this without knowing my rights? You guys just made this huge big deal. I came in here quietly, peacefully, ready to make my vote, and you started this. How sad. You can't even support the freaking president without being treated like scum.
Are you voting?
It's a shame. It's a shame. You might want to check yourself.
I'm sorry.
You're so politically correct.
Can I go do this?
Go, yeah, go, baby.
That was Miss Karen who, couldn't, my Trump shirt was intimidating her. However, she couldn't manage to get the sex of my wife correct.
Got the law yet?
Got the law yet? I said, nope. She said, nope, never found it. Nope. In the meantime, a man is calling 911 that works there. So when I got out the parking lot, a state trooper was waiting for us.
Because this doesn't exist. Oh, it does. You can't wear it. I worked for a poll. In 2016, I couldn't wear my voting shirt. I know all about it. As a voter, I can. I don't care how long you've been doing it. It's not, you've been getting away with something that's illegal. I can't stand out there with a Trump sign. None of that, I get that. This is electioneering, guys. Wearing my Trump hat and Trump shirt to vote.
Your voting location is I don't know what number
Oh, good.
So at that point, they tell my wife that she's at the wrong voting location, even though we're registered at the same address. So we go to another voting location. At that voting location, a poll worker, who I'm going to call C, because I don't want to give out her name, it's a very small area, told me that she could tell I was very emotional. She told me, look, you are not wrong. I took the same training they took. They know that you can wear what you're wearing. They know you just can't stand outside and encourage voters to vote for your person. You can't electioneer outside or within 100 feet of a polling place. Oh, like in 2016 when I went to vote and the Hillary people were all standing outside in Hillary garb. All of the poll workers were wearing Hillary garb. So yeah, I remember that, but apparently it doesn't account this time. Now, had I let my emotions get the best of me, my wife would have voted and I would have went home upset in tears and had my entire day ruined. However, this amazing poll worker looked me in my face and whispered to me amongst all the other people, He needs every single vote. Every vote matters right now for him. And I knew right then that I had to suck it up, my ego out the window, and go do what I had to do. Because when she finally got off the phone with the Board of Elections, the only option I had was to go back to this very facility where you see me at right here, without my hat and with my shirt zipped up, and go in and vote. And when I did, they pulled up my information and commented on the fact, oh, you're a registered Democrat. And I looked at them and I said, yes, and I'm voting straight Republican because of this. You have lost me and many others because of the way you just acted today. So just know that how many other people had this happen to them today and didn't vote or got, or I fought to vote, you guys, 7 years. This was so important to me. And some old biddies with a stick up their ass decided they were going to try to run ruin my day and run my vote. No, no. So, hey guys, I'm coming back at 7. I want everybody to know that I'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm going to do like a 6-hour or so live stream, however long it takes. BYOB, bring lots of your own energy stuff. We're going to need it. It seems like it might be a long night. We're going to hop around and check out all kinds of different live streams, and we're going to do question and answer in the chat. Whatever you want. You guys can drop links. I'll check out whatever you want me to put up, and we'll spend the night just chilling amongst ourselves, all right? Love you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Oops. Thanks for coming. Thank you for being supportive. Catherine, thank you for the $5 because believe me, every cent means it right now. And Tara, I hope I see you back tonight. Finest, one of these days we'll get together and you'll be my secretary.